Hello, you lovely Hammers fans. I hope you're all well. Now, this is not a daily ramble. This is not a West Ham talk. Okay, I'm going to release a West Ham video later on talking about some bits and pieces, but this is not that. We're going to be talking about the Claret and Booze Network, a new platform, and particularly the support side of it. Okay, so if that's not for you and that's not what you're kind of after, I mean, if you're curious about the fast, I'm going to be talking about the fast a little bit later on. Then obviously maybe stick around for that. I'll kind of timestamp it so you can go straight to that. But if you're not interested in that sort of thing, then you can go now. All right. Okay. If you're still here, uh, I'm gonna basically put a bit of an appeal out there to people that may be in need of support, mental health support, whatever sort of support it is. And do you know what we get a lot of people that come into the group? People listen to because there are people with all ends of the spectrum in terms of the problems that you've got. And some people feel silly talking about their issues. They do, because they'll read a kind of a really tragic story and they'll go, oh, bloody hell, what have I got to worry about? Well, look, it's all relative. Whatever your problem is that is causing you pain and causing you distress and giving you problems, that's relative to you. No problem is bigger than the other. If you need support, you need support, and there are people with all manner of issues in here, all together. Nobody judges each other. That's the main thing. What we've created here is truly special. I mean that as well. It really is special. Now, as you'll know, we started this 7 weeks ago. Now it started on WhatsApp. It outgrew that too quickly. We had to find another platform so that we could sustain it because it was growing out of control. So we've done that. We've found a platform. It is an expensive platform. But luckily, we've got wonderful members that have migrated over to that. But we took a bit of a leap of faith that have migrated from YouTube over to this platform, because there are two separate worlds within the Claret and Booze network. You've got the members section, and you've got the support network. There are members with access to the support side as well. But like I say, that's only if you need it. It's kind of, we're very careful about who we put in the support network, because it is a safe space, and it's wonderful what we're doing. So as I said, if there's anyone with any issues out there, mental health issues, could be anything. It could be drink, it could be drugs, it could be anything. I mean, we've actually got a spin-off group formed by Luigi and Sam, who reached out to a couple of people in there. They've called it Claret and Sober. So they've literally set up a separate group themselves, because some people just feel they still don't feel comfortable talking in a group or reaching out. But what this has done is people have started making friends inside the community as well. So within this app, it's like a very, very similar look and feel to Facebook, but it isn't social media. It's not. It's a Claret and Booze network. It's ours. We own it. We run it. We moderate it. We protect it. It's ours. You can be, if you take a leap of faith and you take the help that is on offer and you're willing to help yourself, you will benefit massively from this. You will, because we're seeing it happen. We're seeing it happen now. Okay. And it runs much deeper than that as well. Because we've got Jay on board, there's so much that we can do. There's so much that we can do. We've got an amazing team of people in there that have offered to come out and help us. And they're not helping us anymore. They're part of Claret and Booze. They are. We've got an amazing team. We've got an amazing team of people. So it is a plea. It's a plea for anyone that is struggling and that could do with community, that could do with someone that gives a fuck about your problems. We've all been there. We've all been in those dark places where you feel like you're on your own. You've got no one to talk to, no one to listen to you. Well, we're there for you. It's a family that we're building. Okay. And there are some absolute specialists in there as well. Sometimes all you do need is that feeling that you've got someone that you can talk to, that you can vent to, that will listen to you and offer you something in return as well. And what we're finding is that a lot of the people that are suffering the most, they are the best carers, because of the struggles that they're having and that they're experiencing. They know what people are going through. They know the pain that's being suffered, and they're the first ones on the scene. It's absolutely beautiful what we're building. So, like I said to you, the instructions will be in the description. Because of what the members are doing, the support side of things at Claret and Booze is always going to be free, because a lot of people that need support, they may have financial difficulties. They might not be able to afford the £5 a month. So that is why we don't want to exclude that from anyone. We want that open access to anyone that does need it. Okay, I'm going to play you a little video now because I saw this earlier on and I got all soppy, and it does actually typify what we're doing at Claret and Booze. I'm so proud of it. I am. But yeah, it does. Let me play this for you now.
This time I feel as though I so much. Listen. Somebody just to know.
Gets me every time, that does. And the last message on that video: if you are struggling, please talk to someone. I'm telling you now, come and talk to us because you are loved and you are worth it. I mean that as well. Please just do it. Take a leap of faith if you're struggling. All right. I'm really so proud of what we've done. You come in there, you'll be free of judgment. You'll be free of everything. You're just going to get care, love, support, and hopefully off the back of that, you'll get the strength that you need to fight whatever demons it is that you're fighting. All right. Okay. Now, the support network is also, there is a ladies side in there as well now, which is fantastic. You know, we're building like a little ladies community in there now. I say it's little, it's getting bigger. You know, it's getting bigger. They'll be taking over soon. They'll be taking over, the women. They've got their own group where they can go and talk about all us men behind our back. But ultimately, on the support side, it's all mixed. It's all mixed as well. And like I said to you, a lot of people have got access all across the platform anyway. You know, some people don't want access or don't need it to the support side. They're just happy and content in the fact that they know that they're contributing to it, which is absolutely brilliant in itself. Some people have said, look, I don't need support myself, but I'm happy to sort of help out and come in and be there for someone and try and offer advice and stuff like that. We've got plenty of people like that as well. We've got to be careful to balance it because there's so many people that reach out that want to help, and we will. You know, to a lot of people that have reached out to me directly, there's a couple I haven't responded to just yet. I will be in touch, but we have to make sure we've got the balance right. We don't want there to be more helpers than there is people that are struggling. We've got to keep that balance right, which we've got at the moment. The balance is superb. But it is growing. It's growing. So expect a message or a phone call soon. So yeah, it is fantastic. Like I said, all of our media is in there as well. So like I said, a lot of platforms, when they do stuff like this, they go for like a Patreon, which is media first. You know, media first, and there's a little community bit. YouTube is our media. You know, that's kind of where you come to watch us. This platform is yours. It's about you. It's about you. And everyone's feeding into it. It is beautiful and it is good as well. It's not money for nothingness. This is brilliant. Like I said to you, we've got within the West Ham hub on the paid membership side, and there'll be a link in this as well and instructions if you want to become a paid member as well. You've got the West Ham news feed, which is basically a live feed of all the news that is coming through from all over the internet, all in one place. That's just ridiculous, the amount of stories that get peddled. You know, there was like 36 articles yesterday. It's ridiculous, from all the different sources. You know, I think 30 of them was from Claret and Q. You've got posts as well. So like Facebook, there is a feed where you can go in there and you can post something, whether it's a video, whether it's this, that, the other, and it doesn't disappear in the chat feed. But then there's all the chat groups underneath it. You've got West Ham chat, general chat, which are always lively. They're always lively. Then you've got the Match Day Hub, because that's the members side. So the Match Day Hub is what I've created just recently because I want everyone from all over the network, both paid and unpaid, to be able to come together on a match day and enjoy the experience. So we've created a chat group for the live match feed where everyone comes together and basically as a chin wag in there, and that's proper lively because you can leave voice notes, you can drop videos, you can pictures, you can do gifs and all sorts. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. You've obviously got all of our media in there as well. So you've got all of our rambles and the stuff that we won't be able to do on YouTube because of copyright reasons. You can't do highlights and, even some press conferences you can't do. I've started doing press conference reviews with David Moyes. You can imagine how they're going. So there's a couple of them in there which are quite juicy. And yeah, so they're in there as well. So there's a few more bits and pieces. The other thing that we're doing for the community is we're doing group chats. We've done a Friday night social, which is like a massive, just informal chat where you can come on the screen, have a chat with us. We can have up to like 30 people on the screen. It's mental at any one time. But yeah, I think what do we have? We had about 12 people at one point yesterday. It was fantastic. People roll on and roll off. You ain't got to put your camera on if you don't want to. But that's for that community. It's never going to be for YouTube, so people can be confident that what they do and say on there, it's fine. It's going to stay in there. It's private. Not everybody wants all their business out in the public, do they? So it is nice. It is nice. We're probably going to be doing a few podcasts as well. Now, in addition to that, what has kind of facilitated all of this and what's made the support side of it so impressive is Jay, and you all know who Jay is now. Jay's running weekly classes. We're like 7 weeks in to the men's classes now. So the one on last Tuesday ran for almost 3 hours. It was 2 hours and 45 minutes or something. He's doing this, Tuesdays and Wednesdays for men and women. The same course, but he's doing that twice a week. In addition to that, he does his coaching videos. He does all these other bits and pieces. He's constantly in correspondence to people. Because of the platform that we're on, you can literally just tap on someone and direct message them, and it's private. In addition to that, you can create group direct messages. So within the app, you can just build friends in there, which is what people have done. They've got stupid groups in there. We've got one. I've got one with Sam, Louis, and Mickey called Willie Fight Club. Don't ask. But that's all hidden away and it's private. Nobody can see that. So within the group, you're making mates, and we know that people are. It's a real community in there. We are ruthless with our moderation as well. We've got a brilliant team, and you know what I'm like. But we've got some real hatchet men in there when it comes to and ladies when it comes to moderation. We haven't had to do anything. But if there was ever anyone in that came in and sometimes one person can kind of spoil a group or spoil a crowd, we're not tolerating that. I don't care whether you're paying £5 a month or not. If you come in and you spoil the group, we're protecting the group. You'll be gone. It's the way that we're doing it, and it's the way that we will always do it. We'll be even more ruthless on the support side. So, it's perfect peace and harmony. No moderation needed. We're 7 weeks into doing this now. It's been fantastic. Very, very proud. Very proud of it all. So well done to everyone involved. Well done to this team, this fantastic team that we've built. Well done to everyone that's taken a leap of faith. And we're having they're inspiring. A lot of these people are inspiring when you consider what they're going through and the way that they're using the tools that are at their disposal, and they're moving forwards, and they're sharing their progress with us, and they're inspiring other people to do the same. It's not a cascade effect. It's fantastic. And when somebody's feeling down, fuck me, it's like you get bundled with love. You get bundled. Everyone jumps on you. And that's the environment we've created on there. It's fantastic. Honestly, it is. I needed that. I didn't realise. And I know that a lot of people will watch that Lewis Capaldi thing and they'll go, where it says, be nice to everyone. Well, look, I am nice to my people. I am. I'm nice generally. But the fact of the matter is, this is a West Ham channel, and West Ham is the one thing that we've got in common. And that West Ham is the one thing I am insanely, insanely passionate about. And I'm sorry, the David Moyes situation, if anyone compromises my enjoyment of football, because West Ham is an outlet for me. It always has been, and it is for a lot of people, not just working classes, as I've found out. There's high flying people that need the same release. They're a coping mechanism. It's something we've always had in our lives. You don't always need magic football. You just need what we witnessed the other day. You just want to go to a game and for an hour and a half, for 2 hours, just see 11 men go out there with grit, determination, fight, be part of this massive family. And everyone, the fans are connected to the players on the pitch. The fans at home are on the edge of their seats. Everyone is together. You can feel the energy. You can feel the passion. That's what West Ham is. And that is why I've got a problem with David Moyes, because he's taken that away from us over the last 2 or 3 years, barring the cup win, the one day. But the enjoyment of football, which is something that people need in their lives, is what we've always had. That man compromises that, so no, I feel no guilt whatsoever, because I worry more about my people who David Moyes affects, and he affects me. So no, easy exception to my rule. I'm sorry. So yeah, you can call me what you want, but no, I'm sorry. It's it's never going to happen. Not while he's here. It ain't going to be too much longer anyway. So we shall see what happens. But yeah, look, the fast. Right now, the fast, as you all know. Or maybe you don't all know, I'm embarking on a 10-day fast with Jay, starting on May the 1st. And you can access all of this through our platform. You can access it all through the platform. It's you sign up for it, and then basically we're all in it together. There'll be like daily fucking Zoom calls. There'll be a WhatsApp group thing that we're all on, and we'll all be going through it and suffering and supporting each other together. But when I say suffering, all the feedback that I've seen, because there is a group in there with all of the information that you could shake a stick at. So if you've got any concerns or any questions, you go in the group that's been created within the network, and it gives you answers to all your questions. There's podcasts, there's videos, there's this, there's that. It's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And it isn't a 10-day water fast, by the way. You're not eating for 10 days. You're not eating for 3 days. So it's water for 3 days. It's a water cleanse. Jay's already gone into the benefits of that. The next 7 days is a juice fast. So that's all, vegetable extracts and fruit and veg and stuff like that. And God knows what else. I don't know all the details yet because I haven't got the pack yet. But that's generally what it is. And as Jay said, he said, you can when you're if you're in a coma, you don't eat, do you? You get fed liquids. So it's literally and it's literally straight absorbed straight away. So that's what we're doing. I'll be open and honest with you. I'm not just doing it for weight loss. I'm doing it because I want to achieve something with my life. I've tried plenty of times. I'm a fat bastard. I wasn't, but I came into lockdown, put a load of weight on, never lost it. Tried several times, failed, and I feel shit. I just feel unhealthy. It's not the aesthetic. Believe me, I couldn't care less. I just feel unfit and unhealthy. That's the problem. And I want to get my energy levels back up, and I want to feel good about myself again, and make it feel like I'm looking after myself a little bit. And this, I'm hoping, will be the kickstart. And in fact, I'm sure it will. So if I can get this done and kick on through this, because it will not be easy. It's not going to be easy. Jay he said it's going to be one of the hardest things you ever do. But typically people that start this, they stick it through. It's 10 days. And I think the most weight loss that he said somebody suffered, because the bigger you are, the more you lose, apparently. So the most weight that somebody's knocked off in 10 days is 2 stone, which is a lot. That's a lot. And it's going to continue after that. There's going to be advice beyond the fast. So we're building on this, because there's no point doing a 10-day fast, losing 2 stone or a stone and a half, if you're just going to fucking go to KFC after and start eating again. There's no point. So there's going to be a bit of a lifestyle change coaching thing going on as well. So once we've done that, I'm going to basically try my best to change my habits for the long term, and just try and become a little bit healthier, to be quite honest, because there's some bad shit in my family, and I'm arriving the stage now where if I don't do something, the doctor's going to tell me that I've got to make a change. I don't want to get to that stage. I'd rather take the ball by the horns and control it myself. So wish me luck. Better yet, jump over onto the platform. The link is all going to be in there anyway. Like I said, if you join as a member, you'll see it in there. It's done. You'll see exactly how to sign up. You can contact Jay directly through the app, any questions that you've got, and he'll get straight back to you. Or me, and not that I can answer many questions on the fast. He's the expert, not me. Yeah, we can do it together. We can go through the experience together. I'm really looking forward to it. Nervous, but I'm actually, as it's getting closer, I'm getting really fucking excited now. So if you do have if you do have any interest in it, pop over and have a look. If you sign up, you get a day free. So you can dip in for 24 hours if you wanted. You can come in because when you sign up as a member, you put your card details in, but you don't get charged for 24 hours. You've got the ability to cancel before then. So yeah, just dip in. Let us know if you want to do it with me. But no, look, thank you very much for listening. Anyway, all right, and I'm going to ask you once more. Anyone that is struggling out there at the moment, and I know there's a few people that have asked to come in the group, and then they've decided against it for whatever reason. Just let me reassure you, it's a fantastic place. All right, we can help you. All right, speak to you soon. Come on, you irons. Love you all.